Hey YouTube, what is going on? Welcome to the Straight SRT YouTube channel. Today's video is going to be our third part in our mini series, I guess you can call it that. Washing, detailing, prepping, cleaning, maintaining cars. So our first stage was washing and prepping. Stage 2 was adding gloss enhancers and protection. And now we're on stage 3, we're going to get into maintenance. So in my case, did this video for you guys on detailing the car about a week ago. Drove the car through some rain ever since, and now I need to maintain that and kind of clean the car again. So if, for example, detailed the car and then just drove it through sunny days and the car was dusty, I'd use a duster instead. I wouldn't use a detail spray unless there was a reason to. Now, if there's water spots in the car, detail spray is a great option. In my case, there's a little bit of mud, mostly water spots, so we're going to go ahead and use detail spray. If your car is dirtier, you can get in either to a waterless wash, which is just a spray bottle. You spray it on there, you wipe it off, you're good to go. Or you can get into the full-blown wash using foam cannons and etc. So for me, we're going to compare two different detail sprays. My favorite one historically is Adam's detail spray. Works great, smells great. It's a good product because when you apply it, it gets behind the dirt and kind of lifts it up, and then you kind of wipe it away, which keeps your car from getting scratched. Now, Elixir is supposed to do the same thing. Elixir is CarPro's equivalent. So I have both, and we're going to go ahead and compare and contrast the two and see how they work. So we can see right here, water spots, a little bit of dirt, nothing significant. So we're going to use Adams over here, and then over here we're going to use Elixir. So I'm going to go ahead and get my detail cloth, or my microfiber cloth. We're going to use Adams on the left. So I'm going to go ahead and just spray my cloth and give it a wipe down. Turn it over, just dry it off. So you can see it's super easy. I mean, the car was already in pretty good shape, so not much to it. Looks great. Did its job. It's clean. Now we're going to go ahead and do the other side. So we're going to go ahead and spray Elixir on there. Get real close to that tape line. Dry it off. Let's compare the two. Alright, so obviously there's your tape line. You can see there's obviously dirt still on there. But let's compare the two. Obviously a little bit wet there still, but softness wise it's equivalent. Cleanliness wise, I mean, there's a little bit of, you can see that, a little bit of dust and whatnot still. I can still, I mean, the car isn't perfectly clean. I can see contamination in it still, so I didn't do a very good job of that. But on the other side too, it looks the same. They feel the same and they look exactly the same. They both did their job. They both went in there, removed contamination, still left a very smooth, glossy feel behind. Great gloss. Yeah, I don't see a difference between them at all. Alright, so bonus video time. I want to show you guys the effectiveness of having your windshield being pre-treated. So I use the last coat. AMP stands for Amplify. They say it's a good gloss enhancer for your ceramic coatings. I don't use it for that. I use it for glass. So they recommend diluting it. I don't. I use it at full strength. I went ahead and I applied this to my cloth and then wiped it off and dried it. So the right hand side's treated, left hand side's untreated. I got some overspray. I didn't bother taping anything off or anything. Just a quick video. So let's spray some water on here and see how the right side compares to the left side. See the right starting to shed water sooner than the left, with equal amounts of water. What we're going to do now is when you're driving down the road, this matters because you're going to end up having better visibility. But what I want to do now, I'm going to go ahead I'm gonna put my leaf blower on the windshield and simulate that we're driving down the road and see what happens. Alright, so that simulates driving down the road. Alright, so obviously that last test I didn't work. I'm trying to show you guys that this hydrophobic spray works wonders for windshields, and my test I did in my garage didn't work. And I'm trying to figure out, how is that possible? I know that treated windshield is easier and safer. It's easier to see out, it's safer to drive with in comparison to an untreated windshield. So now I'm out here, we're going for a drive in the rain. I just finished cleaning the car again with the detail spray for this video, and I'm like, you know what? This is bothering me. Let's go test it. So if I do a test, and I had this notion, and the test proves me wrong, I'm going to show you guys the video anyway. I'm going to tell you, hey, apparently I don't know what I'm talking about. But here we are driving, and I'm already seeing some differences. So I'm out here in the rain. I'm going to pull over in a minute, and I want you guys to see what I'm seeing. I bought these windshield wipers. They're the Bosch something windshield wipers. They're treated with something similar to Rain-X, where they're designed to, every time they pass over your windshield, they leave behind this like hydrophobic protectant layer, whatever you want to call it. And I'm definitely noticing that. Very real difference between where the windshield wipers are touching versus non-touching. So I drove around, found a random dead end. Like seriously. A random dead end. And now I'm going to show you guys this video. So you can see right here, there is, you can see it through the camera, looking through the cameras. You see right here an outline of the windshield wiper. And then in comparison to the treated area, no such thing. Now uniformity from the center all the way over to even the corners, everything looks uniform. On the right hand side, it's a little bit less uniform. I'm talking about the upper corners where it's untreated. So there's definitely a difference. You guys can see there's definitely a difference between treated and untreated, and I highly, highly, highly encourage you guys to get treated windshields. Go ahead, buy AMP. Worst comes to worst, go buy Rain-X. It'll last you a couple months. It's not great, but it's better than nothing. It's much, much safer. That being said, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for checking out the channel.